What's up, everybody? I'm tuning in to you guys right now. Today is Sunday. I haven't made a video in a minute, so I decided to come on here to do a little update. So, Thursday was the first day of me going back to work after being out for 3 months and being hospitalized for over a month, but I made it back to work by the grace of God. Um, I just wanted to discuss how you can manage your work life and your personal life with your health life. So, like I've been saying all the time, you have to have a plan. You have to be organized. You got to have a plan. Um, so your medication has to be taken, for example. So, like I said, you have to have your alarms for the times that you need to take your medication. And this goes well when you're at work. Sometimes when you're in a workplace, things get busy. You can get a little stressed out. Sometimes you're moving so fast, trying to get different tasks done that you might forget to take your medication at the time you were supposed to take it. It's totally different when you're at home just chilling, not doing nothing, just laying back. You're not going to forget to pretty much take your medication. So I always make sure my alarm is on. I make sure it's loud enough to where I can hear it. I also make sure I take in little plastic bags. It's like little sandwich bags. Thought I had an example of one, but I think I threw it in the trash. But you can get little sandwich bags, the snack size ones, or you can get the sandwich size ones. Label your sandwich bags like 8 a.m. medication, and then you do like a 10 a.m. medications. If you're going to do a 8 hour, like 8 to 4:30, if you got to take meds at noon, you want to label that noon medications. And these are very good to have. So this right here in particular is for when I'm at work and I eat something. I have to brush my teeth because I have braces. So I take this little sandwich bag and put my Listerine, got my toothbrush, got my pick to get in between my teeth to floss. So, so having little sandwich bags, labeling the sandwich bags, what time your meds are supposed to be taken, making sure your alarm is loud enough for you to hear, so you can make sure you take your medications on time. Also, when it comes to being a diabetic, and for me, I have to take insulin before every meal. So with me, because I take the fast acting in the morning, and also the slow acting in the morning, pretty much if I take my fast acting, eat breakfast, take the slow acting, it'll gradually go down. So when lunchtime come, I can just eat something small to carry me until I get off. That way, for me, I just like to be sanitary, and I don't like to bring my insulin pen to work. I don't want to give myself a shot while I'm out in the elements. Like, I just don't want to do that because I need to be able to wash my hands, and I don't want to be sitting in a work truck and anybody can just walk up. So I'd rather be in privacy. I'd rather just do everything at home in the morning and just use my slow acting. So when I get to lunchtime, my blood sugar level is at a good level where I can eat a little snack or I can eat something light like a salad or something, and my blood sugar levels will not spike up. Another thing about returning back to work for me was difficult having to wake up early. I got used to being in the bed, pretty much not, having my body recover. So I'm getting a lot of rest. I'm relaxing and things like that. So Thursday was a real struggle for me. I had to get up at 5:30. Then I have to drop my son off. And I have to be to work by 8 o'clock. So just getting up, that was like a real struggle for me. Getting back in that routine of going to work. It could be a struggle, but I will say to those who are planning on going back to work after having a transplant that it's possible. You can do it. Even though I was out for 5 years, that was because I had to make sure that I was okay to go back to work. I had to get clearance from my doctor. I had to also get special accommodations from my job, so I can be able to do things within my limitation, not overwork myself, not picking up a lot of heavy lifting, making sure I'm taking breaks, and making sure I'm staying within 6 to 8 hours of working total. So I will say it's possible for you to go back to work. It's possible for you to resume a normal life, but with limitations, with planning and organizing things more. But I really enjoy being back to work. I was glad to get back to my route, see my customers. And as you guys know, I do work for the post office. I'm a letter carrier. And so, it was just a joy being back. And everybody was happy to see me. So, yeah, I go to work Tuesday. I'm going to give you guys another update on Tuesday. Oh, and I will say, when you go back to work, depending on what you do, like if you are a person who walk a lot, stand a lot, you want to make sure you have on comfortable shoes. Like Thursday for me, I wore my Colombian boots because it was cold outside. I just want to make sure my first day back I was comfortable, I was warm and things like that. But the Columbia boots on the inside is not enough cushion for me. So my feet was definitely hurting. My legs was hurting. And I also wore my compression socks, my compression stockings, to make sure that I did not, have the swelling of the feet just from standing and walking. And what else? Oh, and if you're doing like an office job, you want to make sure you stand up, work your muscles out, walk around, stretch your legs. That way your blood can continue to flow good and your legs won't fall asleep, etc. But yeah, so Tuesday will be my second day at work, and I will let you guys know what happens, how my body feels from that. Oh, and definitely on Thursday I had to come home and soak in some Epsom, so my feet felt better the next day. So I definitely had to do that. My feet was a little swollen, but once I soaked them in some Epsom salt, Dr. Teal, and it was much better. So it's just all about taking your time. Definitely listen to your body. If you feel like you're pushing yourself too much, it's too much on you, definitely go to your doctor. Get your doctor's, it's not a doctor's note, but you get documentation modified. So you just get your document modified about how much you can lift, how much reaching, standing, bending, pulling, pushing. You get that modified to what you know you can do, so you won't end up back in the hospital. You won't end up straining anything. You won't end up causing harm to, you know, just putting strain on your heart and stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure you stay in close contact with your doctor. And also, you need to get a clearance from the doctor. Make sure you talk to your doctor about, I'm thinking about going back to work. What is your opinion? What do you think? Do you think I'm ready? If they say no, you definitely want to listen to them. If they say, yes, I think it's a great idea for you to go back to work, but you have to have limitations on what you can do. And so definitely be in great communication with your doctor. And also, you want to be in great communication with your job as well. You would have to let them know, like, yeah, I'm coming back. I have documentation that limits my duty. And sometimes they will look out for you, but to do it the right way. I went through a special accommodation committee for the post office, and you know, it's like a meeting. The manager got to approve whatever they got to approve it. And so I did mine the right way, so it's on record, it's in file that this is my documentation for my limitation on my work duty. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you do that. So I hope everyone had a great Sunday. If I missed something, I apologize. You may have a question about something. You can write it down in the comments. Click like, subscribe. If you already a subscriber, make sure you press the like button. And what else? I mean, that's about it. I'm just happy that I was able to come back on and talk to you guys. And also, I want to say self-care. Friday, I went and got my nails done. I was sized. And I had to get my braces tightened. And I had to get this little band in the front. So, self-care, guys, and that goes with going back to work, balancing workplace, your medication, your personal life. Self-care is the only way that you're going to be able to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. You have to come first, mentally, emotionally, and physically, spiritually as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be updating with another video on Tuesday, either during me working, taking a break on my route, or I will update you guys later on in the night after I have came home from a hard day of work. Take care, peace, love you guys.